Let's make a dragon. All dragons have to be shiny inside, so we have to use aluminum foil. After I make the foil core, the dragon will need flesh, and I prefer Primo polymer clay for the flesh. I find Primo to be soft and flexible, but not too soft and pretty easy to condition. Once I roll out a pancake, I place it gently over the tin foil head, or aluminum foil, and then start to wrap and sculpt around the form. You should have something that roughly resembles a chicken leg when you're finished. I'm using rat snakes as my rough shape inspiration today, but this will not look like a rat snake when it's finished. Here I'm just roughing out the details and trying to create some general structure and form to the head, but that's about it. I like my dragons to be unique yet cohesive to past dragons that I've done, so sculpting a new head can take a long time. I need to make sure that it's not too similar to past dragons, but also has the same familiar feel and look to it. Once I've got my shape roughed out enough, I'm ready to place the eyes. And this is why I always make the eyes before doing anything else. If I don't have my eyes ready, then the whole project will come to a halt. The set of the eyes is very important, and without them, it's almost impossible to finish a sculpt. I can't just stick them on when I'm finished. I have to mold the entire head around the eyes and make sure that the whole thing comes together at the same time. Once I've got the eyes settled, I start working on the lower jaw and make sure everything lines up correctly. I'm going for a more overall snaky appearance for this dragon. Though some of that is lost when I add the eyelids, it still gives me some happiness to have this flat, very streamlined, aerodynamic shape going. This dragon will have a smooth, snake-like, and aerodynamic design that I really hope comes together in the end. I'll be filming and showing the whole process of creating this dragon and posting it all in the same series so you guys can go back and easily find it. This dragon is one of my original characters for my story that I'm working on, and hopefully I'll one day be able to release the book that she's in. And finally, I'm bringing out my tools. If you guys haven't already noticed, I mostly use my fingers and palms of my hands for sculpting, but when it comes to making the mouth and the nose openings, I have to use my tools. There's no other way to get the crisp lines. One of my favorite tools to use is actually a sewing pin, and I know that's kind of amusing since I do have all these fancy proper tools, but the sewing pin is just unbeatable for like those really tiny areas that you just can't reach with the other tools. I spent a lot of extra time trying to get the little cleft in the middle of the mouth right because this is a snake-inspired design, and I thought one of the best ways to show my snake inspiration for it was to include the little cleft that most snakes have so their tongue can easily flick in and out. I think I got it. These clips were taken the next day where I went back to redo the mouth and the nose and a little bit of the eye shape too. I just didn't like how it was looking. It just looked too square, and I don't know. It just wasn't, there was something about it I just did not like. So I went back and I think the end result is a lot better than it would have been before. Sometimes you just gotta redo when you just aren't feeling something, and this is one of those cases. I think the mouth looks a lot better this time, and the expression is also a lot closer to what I was initially trying to go for. I wanted a soft yet intimidating expression, and that's a really difficult balance to strike. So it did take a lot of tweaking and just small adjustments here and there. I'll probably keep making adjustments to this as I go. But as of now, the sculpt is finished. I will be adding texture to it in the next video. So if you guys want to see that, then definitely just keep an eye out because I'll be posting it probably in the next couple of days or maybe sooner. So right here, I'm just trying to soften up her expression some more and add some more depth and emotion to her face. which is kind of difficult to do with a reptilian looking creature, but I really enjoy the challenge. I'll probably continue to make minor adjustments until I finally get started on the texture. Once I start doing the texture, I'm not going to be able to go back and change these little things, so I want to make sure that I get it just right. I'll definitely be showing some of the texture process in my next video, so just keep an eye out for that one. Once again, I will be filming the entire process of making this dragon, so if you want to see her from start to finish, then please be sure to engage with this post and let me know that you're interested. Finally, she's looking done. She still needs her horns and ears, but overall she's finished, and once I'm done making my little tiny adjustments, she's gonna get her texture, and then we'll move on to her feet, and then her armature, and then all the rest. I really like how she came out though. She definitely has a bit of a snake-like appearance, but also looks like something all her own at the same time. I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you stayed till the end, thank you so much for watching. This has been such a process to film. I've never filmed this much of my sculpting before, and I really hope that it was worth it. Thanks, guys.